Hey everyone, it's Richard Payne here from Keller Williams Select Realty and the RPM Real Estate team, giving you the lowdown, giving you some information on the stats for the market here in Halifax to let you know what's been going on. Now, if you remember the last one when we looked at March and April, I said we've kind of hit that balanced market of 6 months, and it was going to be interesting to see how May actually fared out. So we got the detail for you right here on May, and it's really got a lot interesting. And the good thing is it kind of stacks up with a lot of my experience over the last couple of months with working with buyers and sellers as well, in that the market has really shifted, like going from on average 8 months down to 6 months, and now we're at 5 months of inventory on the marketplace. So we've just creeped into that kind of sellers area. Now, it's not going to be all the markets, that's for sure. This is the whole of HRM, Halifax Regional Municipality. But the good thing is we are sitting here at the moment at a $327,000 selling price. We're at 97% sale to listing ratio percentage. So if you sold for $337,000, if that's what you're listed at, you could sell at 97% of that, which gets you to the 327 average sale price. Now, also here's a big thing as well, is deals have been happening quicker. So we're now at 70 days on market, which is a real shift for the Halifax market, because we've normally about 95 to 100. Now we're down to 70 days on market. So that's a really big thing. Sold 618 units and listed about 1,000 units. So new homes that came on the market was 1,000. So we're at 62% sale to list ratio. Now that's not to say of the 1,000 new ones that are coming on, we've sold 600 of those. It's just we've sold 618. So it gives you an idea that the market is really ramping up and getting a lot of activity. We've had a total of 2,800 homes that are active right now. Now here's the key thing as well, because I wanted to really look at like how do we fare to this time last year, because it certainly feels different in terms of how the market's reacting. And you know, we've got into the like multiple offers, and one of my buyers in particular, we've been looking at homes and we've kind of missed out on 3 homes because we've not been quick enough to actually get in and view the property. So that's all changing, that's for sure. Now we're up 10% last year on the price, and on last year's volume we're up an extra 300 units on last year. So that gives you a clue as to what's really changing in the Halifax market right now. Is you've got to, as a buyer, you've got to be a lot more smarter, you've got to be more educated, we've got to be quicker. Because if we're starting to look at multiple offers and potentially missing out because we can't see properties quick enough, that's a little bit of an issue. Like, we don't have that time anymore like we did over the last 3-4 years, where we could, you know, take our time to find the right property. It's like, no, if we find the right property, we've got to act on it, because with the stats that I'm seeing, the market's really changed for May in particular. And June so far, it's carrying on the same way. I can't really see it changing too much. Now, some of the hotter markets, if we look at Bedford, we look at Sackville, we look at Timberlane, we look at Fairmount Clinton Park, those are the top selling areas in terms of volume. And they're also the ones, coincidentally, that have got the, not the days on market, but certainly got lower inventory. So if we look at Bedford, we're at like 4 months of inventory. We look at Sackville, we're at 4.1 months. We look at Timberlane, we're at 6 months. Fairmount Clinton Park, we're at 4 months as well. And then conversely, we've got where I live in Fall River, which we've got 10 months of inventory on the marketplace right now, and we've got 200 actives. So that gives you an idea that yes, you know, the more rural areas, suburban living, you know, it's certainly still taking that a little bit longer to sell, but all the other markets are certainly picking up fairly quickly. So that's what's going on. If you have any questions, you can get hold of me. As you know, it's richard@rpmrealestate.ca or 902-489-1804. We'll give you all the details that we know, get you educated, and make you take action, because like I say, we don't have a lot of time anymore. So that's the key thing I wanted to get across in this message, is got to make the decisions.